trust to do that.
Certainly so. He has done so much for this FlyQuest team over the last couple of years that they have stuck together. And we just get, okay, so Faker did have some big seismic shoves the other day as well with the Taliyah. So his owner.
Okay, FlyQuest, they're going to have 3 men here first, but T1's bringing in the cavalry. It's going to be Doran here, your initial target. Quad, however, targeted by T1. Doran losing about half HP. Bwipo still looking for more. He's got Doran in the death realm, but Keria Bard has made his way in here with the Summoner Spellbook teleport. Keria showing up, looking to make the difference. Doran down to 200 HP with Bwipo's flashback over the wall. Quad trying to escape, and he has to flash now too. It's the Keria Bard difference, looking to change the fight as Quad wants to get out here through the realm lord, but he does manage to escape. Doran still looking for a little bit more. He wants to go all out, and Inspired has to flash to survive. I respect that. Inspired starting up these grubs though, does want to be able to secure at least the first one. Oh, but it starts to reset and lose patience. So FlyQuest, they don't manage to get anything other than just a low health grub. And it's T1 with control over the pit now as owner starts the objective.
He needed like one more auto on that thing. It barely did not get tick under 600. And he has the original smite there. So Inspired's not able to steal away that one grub that was getting quite low, and T1 will just collect them.
Yeah, that's a super, super close margin that it actually ends up being potentially pretty significant here for the side of T1, as having all 3 of the grubs, having the extra is hanging around in hopes of catching the wave. Quad versus Doran up in the top side in the meantime, as Busio ready to follow up here. Gumayusi now in some danger. The Death Realm has been unleashed, and Bwipo's going in after the T1 AD carry. Gumayusi's about to get taken out, but he gets away on a magical journey. Bwipo's chase is overdone, and it's first blood to Keria's Bard.
Gumayusi was just drawing him in. So they get the kill. That is 1 kill for T1. Looks like the Dragon will be picked up afterwards, though, for FlyQuest. So Bwipo had done committed to that play on the top side with everyone. Owner's trying to make the most of it with a blue steal.
Yeah, he wants to get it, but Inspired has the better smite. Now Busio using the Pop Blossom, tries to find enough, but instead he only finds his way into the grave. Another kill of a T1 as Inspired has to try to escape with the Weaver's Wall from Faker. Wants to lock him up. Inspired wants to sidestep the seismic shove, but no way! 3 minutes into the game. The Herald is spawned. Yeah, Inspired's doing that right now, but he's 0-1 and 0. No plays made, while Owner goes for another one down here in the bottom lane, looking to maybe take out Quad, who goes for the Realm Warp to escape. Busio coming up to try to help him, but Keria is also here. Redemption comes down, and Quad is dead. Faker taking a kill on that one as FlyQuest want to try to find something else back. It's Masu moving forward, trying to cut off the escape from Keria and Owner, but they go on a magical journey and they're already getting away. FlyQuest are too slow on the move, and Inspired is caught by Doran as he tries to take the Rift Herald, and that's almost a kill, but Inspired gets away there as the third and Tofu strike won't connect. Now Faker looking for maybe another kill here on Busio. Bwipo wants to help him. Tangle Barbs won't hit, but the flash into the Death Realm. Bwipo wants Faker, but he is denied! Faker making distance, but ultimately shut down. Now Owner's gonna try to get away. The Mordekaiser post-Death Realm is very powerful, but he already used his flash. He cannot catch up. Busio wants to go in for the Pop Blossom, and he finds it, but he's about to die. Keria and Gumayusi on the approach. Bwipo rooted up under turret. T1 pick up both. It's a 6-1.
He does not immediately Cosmic Binding. He uses the exhaust, waits out the slow, delays so that the rest of T1 can come help with the dive. Meanwhile, though, Doran here.
And Doran working hard to defend this tier 1 turret. Inspired and Quad wanting to force it down.
As you are saying. Meanwhile, Keria's going to go up there and lend Doran some extra support.
I don't even know if Doran needs it, Kobe. Quad's already down, and that's a kill for the K'Sante. 7-1 for T1. These guys are showing FlyQuest a harsh lesson here in their first game at Worlds. T1's warmed up like you said.
They still find the kill in the end.
Oh, Keria's just messing with him at this point. Busio jumping forward, looks for the Pop Blossom. Meanwhile, down here in the bottom lane, bit of a problem for Bwipo. At least they got the shutdown onto Keria up in the top side at the same time. Bwipo wants to try to get 1 kill before he comes out of the Death Realm, but it's not gonna happen. The Grasp can't quite find the kill. The playmaker, right? The player of the year in the LTA. 0-1 and 0 on the Jarvan, has not been able to find those angles, not been able to find those plays in these first 20 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, I think a lot of them have been just team pressure from T1 and outperforming in the skirmishes, and now it's resulted in all 3 of these outer towers down Flower, so there's not a lot of room to work with for FlyQuest. The map is quickly going under T1 control.
All right, T1 trying to force their way further into the enemy jungle, but the Realm Warp into the immediate Pop Blossom. It finds Owner, but nobody else. Now Gumayusi under a little bit of pressure here on the side. Inspired goes into the Cataclysm, but Busio's first to die. Owner still trying to get away. Flashes into the rush to buy a little bit more time, but Acathian Rain gets him. T1 still got more men. Quad in the middle of everybody, and he's cut down by the blades of Gumayusi. Whippos in the death realm for a little bit longer. He'll take out Keria, but what about afterwards? There's no way to survive a triple kill for Guma, and T1 team fighting takes them down.
Masu's still here, but the rest
Not
of
so
team,
long.
The rest of T1 are going for the Otacon, Masu going for the execute.
Yeah,
Or getting for the escape.
yeah, maybe he can get away,
He's
actually.
good.
All right. Well, as long as he doesn't
And Guma, it is a little dicey, but you can avoid those spells pretty easily. Just stick in towards the center.
Oh, you can hear the reaction from the crowd. It was close.
So chased that T1 pick up the extra kills. They increase their gold lead. Here we go, another play for FlyQuest.
Yeah, Inspired stepping very far forward here and about to die. The Cosmic Binding as he gets back over the wall. Buys enough time for Faker to take him down. Yes, there's a Pop Blossom, but T1 has already won the fight. Busio goes over the wall, and Quad goes back to the spawn platform. Masu's next. T1 are just playing better. Back in the mid lane, Whippo at least tries to find something here in Gumayusi. He's got him in the death realm. The feathers fly, but the Xayah dies. A shutdown to Whippo, but Doran's not gonna let it go unavenged, as Whippo is the last to fall, and T1 get an ace.
On all sides. Though, Whippo got the shutdown onto Gumayusi.
Well, that's something, but they're gonna need a whole lot more. Keria getting caught out here a little bit, but where's the damage from FlyQuest? Tempered Fate doesn't really get anything here. Third and Topo strike. Knockback into a knockback into a knockdown. Inspired's out of there. And T1 continue the push. Masu gets slowed down. Pop Blossom onto 2 to buy a little bit more time. But it's a double kill for Owner. Meanwhile, Doran trying to create a little bit of space. Does end up dying, trying to kill Masu off. Quad on the side. Tries to use Realm Warp for the escape and gets away. Gumayushi's going to die to Whippo. But now he's in the back line. And 1v3! He gets a double with a mace to the face for Keria.
Double kill, running through and killing Guma again opens up the opportunity, even though they're going to lose his Dragon Flowers. It is only the second Dragon for T1, so that's a long timer towards the Dragon Soul. And with objective bounties up, it means that Quad is able to capitalize. That is a solo tower for the Rise. The issue here, they're going to start up the Baron. They've got some big advantages. Faker as well has a lot, 9 stacks on his Dark Seal. Can he get a seismic shove? They're actually burning the Baron down.
The Baron's going to go down. The Pop Blossom lands. They found some damage onto Faker, and Masu's already assassinated him, but the Baron is gone. Gumayusi goes through the wall. The rest of T1 trying to get away with their Baron, but the Realm Warp wants to bring him in. A seismic shove to stop it. Owner's going to be caught out now as he tries to re-engage on Masu. He's alone behind the FlyQuest lines, and more damage from Whippo is going to at least get his Guardian Angel. Now T1, the remaining 3 players scattering back away as Owner tries to use the Blast Cone to escape, and he will do it. T1 takes the Baron.
He took almost 0 damage. They barely got through the Kennick Rooken shield by the time that he walked away. Here we go, though.
Quad gonna be your target. Faker rides the Weaver's wall, trying to put the pressure onto the enemy mid laner, while Owner distracts everybody else on FlyQuest here at the same time. Remember, no GA anymore, and Whippo's got him trapped in the death realm. Shut down for the Mordekaiser, and FlyQuest are looking for a little bit more. The chase is continuing, but they can't quite find any angle here. The Realm Warp is available, but there's not quite the range. Now Keria the target here from Whippo. Tempered Fate hits nobody. Whippo in the middle of everything. He dies before he can find the shield as T1 trade one back. Now another seismic shove, not gonna hit Inspired with that one. Masu looking for an opportunity to fire off here with a Kaisa, but he cannot get close. It's so dangerous up against Faker's Talia.
That was great from Keria, just using his own body to create that play. He knows Mordekaiser ult just was used to kill off Owner, and so he goes in and he actually makes it a 1-for-1, allowing T1 to answer. But now, the Dragon.
Okay. Dragon started by FlyQuest, but immediately responded by T1. Another seismic shove, this time on Busio. Pop Blossom with no value. Chemtech Drake over to Gumayusi. Doran trying to get away. Busio at 100 HP. Gumayusi still looking to step forward. Nice shove there under Quad, but they aren't going to kill him here just yet. Seraph's Embrace shield keeps him alive. Realm Warp for the defense. Masu's going to try to get away with that as Inspired uses EQ to get over the wall. Now a teleport coming in from T1. It's Doran looking to cut him off at their own tier 3 turret here in the bottom lane. The Weaver's Wall delays Quad and Masu, and now Doran stands between them and safety. Whippo's trying to help out his team as Quad looks to turn it around. They found a route on a fake. Faker, and Quad takes him out. FlyQuest continued trying to get away, but Owner has arrived. His clone Cyclone kills Inspired, and Quad barely gets away over the wall. Owner's still looking as Bwipo has to flash. Masu continues to run on the third, and Tofo Strike doesn't hit, but T1 still has the push.
T1 chasing them across the map, and now they're inside the base, Flowers, finally. 24 kills to T1, and they will be able to take the inhibitor.
Inhibitor number 1 is down, and T1 is not done. Mid lane tier 2 turret, the next target here, as Doran's just gonna step forward, start putting the autos into that one. The rest of the team is right behind him. They'll shove up this wave. The extra power, those Void Grubs that we talked about earlier, allowing them to just bulldoze these structures. And again, Bwipo in some danger. Does have the stasis to keep himself alive this time, so not another kill for T1 here just yet. Tier 2 turret reward. No seismic shove to find any value here just yet, but the Baron is spawned, and T1 is ready to start it up. Dorman and Carrier are going to be running interference, and Owner and Gumayusi just melt this thing. Weaver's Wall won't allow FlyQuest anywhere near it, and T1 has already claimed the objective. Now Bwipo's got to try to stay alive. Pop Blossom finds Faker. Gumayusi's already killed Busio. Masu flew into the back line, but he crash landed, and T1 tears them apart. FlyQuest thought they could take that fight. They thought they had to, but T1 would not let it happen. It's a clean ace, and they're on the game-winning push.
Yep, Carrier takes care of one tower for his second, and the rest of T1 arrived to finish the job.
FlyQuest had a tall task, and they could not stand up to the moment. T1 prove why that number 4 seed title isn't what it seems, and they'll